Well, good afternoon, everybody. As you can tell, we're back with the Dumas HotShot 3.5 Sprint. And yes, it's still another color. So our last video, we went from primer gray to white. Then we went from white to black and fluorescent green. And wasn't too happy with the fluorescent green, mostly because of the painting quality, I guess you could say. My spray can, rattle can skills have declined over time, and I'm just not the guy, to put a nice paint job with a rattle can on anymore. So I didn't like it. It had a couple wrinkles in it from just putting on too much paint at one time. Other than that, that was really about it. I'll put that in there. So, yeah, this is the Fly Sky FSIT for Sam 4S. There you go. And I do like the radio. Came with all of the telemetry items plus the iBus, and the seller on Amazon offered that with one extra battery. Total cost is like $150 for the radio and the extra battery, which I thought was worth it. Am I actually going to use the extra battery? Coming to think of it, maybe, maybe not. But I have an extra battery. So back to the boat. So now it's orange, and I went with a base silver color over top of the black and all the other stuff. And I went with the orange. It's from, oh, what's the name of the color? It's not Krylon. It's the other guys. Wow, I forgot. Isn't that sad? Krylon, Rustoleum. Thank you very much for reminding me. Rustoleum. It's the Rustoleum Orange, and I still have the white bottom under it. I like the contrast, and I think it turned out pretty darn good. I really like it. So there's a silver for the windshield. That it's not really showing it right now, but it really has like a glisten to it. Like a metal flaky kind of thing. It's really cool. Actually, the whole boat in silver was really cool, but I think it was just too much silver. So this is it. It's pretty much, I guess you can say, done. I like to make some decals for it, but I've never done that before. Let's see if I can't get this thing off. Slide it forward, and then off we go. So to get the cowling off, what I ended up doing, I deviated from the plans. I put a small pin right down, right there. A small pin right in the nose that lines up with the hole down here in this balsa block. And then I reinforced everything with super glue and hardened everything up. So everything locks in, and that's how. And then of course it just has the two screws back here, one on each side to hold it in, a little Allen screw. So this is my the clear Lexan cover. Got everything all nice and crammed in there good and tight. Here, let's get that out of the way. Yeah, I know I'm all over the place. So there's the radio compartment. Brand new servos. I got those from Zip Kits. They're high torque servos, 90 ounce servos, and if you notice, there's no label on them. So they're basically no label servos, but they look a whole lot like the brand that starts with the F and a 3000 series. How about that? I won't actually say it, but you guys that are in the hobby, you know what I'm talking about. And I'm just going to leave it at that. So right now we have new everything. We have everything about this boat is brand new. There's nothing left over from anything that I've built already or had laying around from airplane stuff or car stuff or anything like that. It's all brand new stuff. Now, the K&B motor, that was the biggest expense out of the whole thing. And you can tell by the motor, you can actually tell if you keep up with this stuff. This is an old motor. This is an original motor from the early days. And you can tell because of the boss right here. Let me get a pointer. Sorry about that. And this is what I've learned over time is the boss that goes right up here to the block from the exhaust. On the newer models, that's all filled in together. And right here, coming off of the motor mounting lug, there's no little cross piece. Those are two indicators of how old, or I guess in this case, how new the motor is. And of course, we have the short skeg on the bottom, not that big long 1.5 inch one. This is probably 3/4, maybe to 1 inch long. Oh, and then you can also tell by the nut. The newer ones only had just like a self-locking nut, and this has a nice tapered nut with the locking nut on it. And of course, this right here does not unscrew. It clamps in between the halves of the lower outboard unit. So those are some of the telltale signs of how old it is. So, same motor I used to race back when I was younger. I was just lucky I found it. Not that it's like a big deal or anything, but it's just when I saw this one, it was very familiar to me. Let's see, where's that? There's a serial number on there. It's a real low number. But brand new, never been fired, no fuel runs through it. Same thing with the boat. Everything on it's brand spanking new. Got all of the extra stuff from zip kits and carbon fiber push rods, and there's just absolutely no play at all in the steering. So I like it. I'm going to pretty much chalk this up to being done. And if anybody has any questions, or if they have, just anything, just write in the comment, and I'll see it and comment on it, and I'll return your reply. And if you have any questions, it'll be good. So. Thanks for watching. Thanks for keeping up with all the videos and everything. I appreciate that. And, there's nothing professional about this, and there's no goofy music. So it's just, it is what it is. So let's see here. Let's put this thing back on and slide it on, slide it back. And then the 2 screws, one on each side, will go in the holes. And that is it. So let me back up with this thing. We'll put the Fly Sky radio with it. And I'm going to chalk this up as being complete. So this is the last video segment. You'll probably have a video or two of me running it and stuff like that if I even keep it. I'm even thinking about selling it. So again, everything on it is brand new. So if it looks like something you might be interested in, give me a shout. We can work out a price. So again, thanks for watching. Happy Thanksgiving. That's right around the corner, about a week or two. This is 2018, November, so it gives you an idea when this video was shot. Only have about 2 weeks for Thanksgiving. So, and Christmas is right down the street. So again, thanks again. Guys, have a great holiday. Be safe. And give me a thumbs up and a like. I'll talk to you guys later.